It's been a minute since I've got a video out. You know, you get busy in life sometimes, all right? You get busy. So, basically, just going to recap everything that's happened semi recently in the UFC with fights, uh, some other stuff. Just going through a bunch of UFC stuff in the video. So, this was huge. Brandon Moreno and Loner Kavanaugh getting Loner Kavanaugh winning. Like, I didn't expect that. And I've been saying this. I made a video on this. Okay, I knew Loner Kavanaugh was good. He had that one bad fight against what was it, Charles Johnson, and dude, you beat the number 6 ranked flyweight in the world. I knew this kid had potential. I knew he did. And he is going to be a champion someday. I'm telling you. I already called this shit. I already called it. You already know. Um, I wasn't able to watch like all the fights live, but I obviously seen clips and stuff, watched a few. We have Bobby Green getting a win in the big 2-6, which is just insane. Zell Huber needs to go because he lost to Fiziev and now you're losing to an old Bobby Green. Like he's got to go. So uh, Cheeto Vera losing a decision again, not surprising. Anything else? I don't think so. No. Oh, my boy Damian Pinas beating Wes Schultz. Hoping to get him on for an interview at some point in the near future, but great win by him. Ever since I seen him in the Contender Series, been a big fan. So, great win from Pinas in his what was this, his first UFC fight? I believe it was his debut. I might be wrong, but great win for him. I did get to see that one live, so that was great. Um, and then, fuck off. Um, Oliveira beating Max Holloway. So I didn't do picks for this, but I was very 50-50 on this. When they had Max, like, I think they had him up like 295 to 300 something, but I was like, really? I don't know why. Charles is always the underdog. Always the underdog. And just watching him compete at that level, I know people hate the fight. Oh, he's not a real BMF, but dude, who's doing that to Max Holloway? Seriously. Who is doing that to Blessed? Like, it was still sad. Oliveira's my day one, but obviously I still love Max. One of my favorite fighters. Oliveira just dominating through all 5 rounds. And then fucking this piece of shit streaming service we get, Paramount Plus. We all miss, I don't know about everyone, but a lot of people miss the whole fucking 3rd round. So I was sitting there freaking the fuck out. Um, Not cool, Paramount. Um, but Charles Oliveira getting it done. If I was if I were a betting man, I would have had money on Charles because I knew he was gonna. I I didn't know 100%. Like, is he gonna stand with him for a little bit? I didn't know if we had learned from the Taporia fight or not, but clearly we have. Um, the grappling has improved like significantly. I think Charles Oliveira has always been a really good grappler, but complete and utter domination. And now that takes out the fact of Holloway versus Khabib, how that would have went. We now know how that would have went. I really thought Max's takedown defense would have held up, but Charles just insane strength, dude, insane strength. So, um, yeah, and he also did have another kid. So I remember when he first had Tyler. He got that tattoo. He was going on a run, so maybe he'll go on a run again, dude. I'm just saying. Um, Kyle Bahio getting the win over RDR. wasn't the best performance from Kyle. Um, I had Rainer DeRitter winning, but I thought he was gonna win. But I mean, Kyle won. I thought he'd be able to. Like, you can see the difference with how slow RDR is compared to like Kyle. It's bad. Like, RDR is very slow, dude. Very slow. So I was thinking Kyle would be able to get a knockout, but he did not. So uh, pretty disappointing from Kyle. But you know, you gotta let's get a knockout here. Like, you want to be a big name. He's probably like everybody knows the fighting nerds. They see Kyle Bahio and they're like, who is that guy? Like, everybody knows Silva, everybody knows Huffy. Um, you know, you know all the guys, but I feel like Kyle's just not. I know he started the whole thing, but I just don't think he's that high level. I don't think Kyle will ever become a champion, honestly. It'd be great if he would, but I mean, I think Silva and Huffy both have the potential to become champions. I don't know. I think they can. I don't think Kyle will. Especially, you're in the middleweight division, dude. Nobody's beating Chimaev. And we'll get to that soon. Um, Rosas, a boring win against Rob Font. Um, Drew Dober not beating the allegations. You already know. Uh, there's a rumor going around that Drew Dober, someone posted on Twitter or whatever, they had Drew Dober by KO in the second round. Like, they had kidnapped Michael Johnson's kids, so he had to be knocked out in the second round. I don't believe that, obviously, but just a fun fact if you didn't know. Michael Johnson's kids were kidnapped, so yeah. Drew Dober getting it done. Um, Great win. I knew this was going to be a really good fight, and it was. RoboCop getting his get back on Bruno Ferreira. Uh, Easy win. Easy win from RoboCop. I was I was so hyped for that. I was like, holy shit. It was great. Um, Garbrandt. Oh boy. Cut this this guy, dude. Cut him. Please cut him. Three. It might have been more. Three kicks to the groin. Okay. Three. And the first one, whatever. Okay. The second two happened like 30 seconds apart. How the fuck can you get away with that? He should have been disqualified. Like, you get. I don't. I think it's after like your second warning. You should be gone. That's what it should be. But um, Garbrandt gets the win, a pity win, just because he got the points. He had the point deducted. So yeah, but it kind of. They started doing the point down thing. Garbrandt comes with a flying knee, misses. He might have clipped him a little bit, but. Then Dante Johnson. This is embarrassing. Like, I was really, I was high on Dante Johnson. He's good. We know Cody Brundage is like, he's shit. He's on the downfall. Um, Dante Johnson barely beating Cody Brundage is crazy. And Cody Brundage just fought not that long ago. I had Dante Johnson. You look at this, 800, 800 for the favorite, minus 800, crazy. And you win a split decision against Brundage. I don't know what was going on in training camp, but we got to fix that because no, you can't go a split decision with Cody Brundage. You might as well lose at that point. Uh, Anything else that was no, nothing else on this one. Um, it was a solid. A lot of people don't like it. I thought it wasn't too bad. You've seen worse. Um, the most recent one, Josh Emmett and Kevin Vallejos. Um, People start to, you know, figure out your strategy when you do it over and over and over and over and over again. You can't just throw a big overhand and expect it to connect. You know, this isn't Bryce Mitchell. This is a real contender in Kevin Vallejos. But dude, how shit is Ilya Taporia? He couldn't knock this guy out. How shit is Taporia, dude? Like, Taporia's absolute shit, dude. You already know. But yeah, Vallejos getting the win. His only loss is to Silva. People are talking about running that back. It was Josh Emmett, dude. Like, chill out. Let's give him a little. Let's not shoot him up to a Diego Lopez, and uh, you know, don't do that. That's how you fucking ruin people's careers. Like, so just slowly build him up. He's young. He did good, really good. So good win for Vallejos. Josh Emmett, you gotta go. Like, you can't just keep throwing the same thing over and over again and expecting it to work. I don't understand. Um, so yeah, it just just stupid, dude. Just really stupid. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't not able to watch this card, so I only know a handful of things. I know Jillian Robertson got the W. They're trying to shoot her up in the rankings. Harry Hardwick broke his jaw pretty bad. I seen a video and it was disgusting looking at his jaw. It was disgusting. Um, uh, Jose Delgado, I'm pretty upset I missed this one. I don't know what happened, but it was a decision. So I am high on Delgado. So hopefully he keeps it up. Charles Johnson, of course, getting the win over Bruno Silva. Uh, I think Charles Johnson's ranked now. I'm pretty sure he's ranked. So here comes the Charles Johnson title run, dude. Just wait for it. It's coming. Don't worry. Then our go oral by just, dude, domination. Chris Curtis, just takedown after takedown after takedown. Um, yeah, oral by is not one to be fucked with. So yeah, fuck you, Chris Curtis, you fuck. Um, Great win from oral by. He looked great. Just complete control. 30-27 him. Easy win for Mikdebek oral by. This was a banger of a fight. Steven Asplin and Vitor Petrino, dude. I love Steven Asplin. He's funny as hell. Um, but Petrino gets it done closer than I expected. I honestly thought Petrino would kind of dominate, but he did pretty good. Um, so props to Asplin. He'll be back. He'll be better. Um, I bet he'll be ranked in the next year or so. He did like much better than I would have thought. I thought like I thought Petrino would have him basically everywhere, striking, grappling, everything, but nah. Um, Steven Asplin's a dog, dude. Don't count this dude out. His face was fucked, but um, you know, young dude just getting into this. He's got potential. We need these younger guys in the heavyweight division because the heavyweight division fucking shit, dude. We need this guy. Elijah Smith, if you don't remember, I'm pretty sure, this is the dude that slammed that one Chinese guy, like he power bombed him, Rampage Jackson style, and then bounced his head off the canvas, and we all thought he died for like 2 minutes. I'm pretty sure that's the same guy. Got it done, round two by sub, showing off that he can do more than just knock people out. So, uh, that's all I really wanted to talk about in this one. Um, UFC 250 was released, and holy shit, this is shit, dude. This is just shit. Why are we putting O'Malley against Zahabi? Like, okay, these two are fine. That's whatever. Cool. Why are we putting Zahabi against O'Malley, dude? I don't get it. Um, we all wanted Sandhagen. We all thought it was going to be Sandhagen. I don't understand why it's not Sandhagen. I really don't. I don't get it. Uh, I don't know. That would have been a great fight. We all want to see it. We've been wanting to see it. But no, UFC says you go fuck yourself, buddy. So, uh, Huffy and Chandler, easy knockout for Huffy. Just, uh, hopefully he's gone. I really hope he's gone. The begging and pleading from Chandler got him on the White House. So, whatever. Uh, easy KO for Huffy. Bo Nickel, Kyle Dawkins. Bo Nickel just keeps making his way into big events for some reason. I don't know why. The older wrestlers, I know they like him, so whatever. It is what it is. And then Lopez and Garcia, they sold again. We could have done a Yair Rodriguez, but we're putting him against Steve Garcia for some fucking reason. Um, um, I don't know if it's political or not. I'm not even going to get into that because I don't give a fuck about that. But we should have had Yair. There's beef there. I don't know what the fuck the UFC's thinking. Seriously. Putting two unranked guys on this. Fucking stupid. Uh, Chandler and Huffy. I don't mind because that's easy W for Huffy. Zahabi can go. Hopefully O'Malley can stop the run though. So, um, the interim heavyweight title, Pereira versus Gane. This is gonna be a good fight. Alex Pereira moving up to heavyweight. Um, I would take Pereira in this. Um, I know Gane can mix it up though. I know he can grapple, but it's the lighter man's skill, dude. You actually got to consider that with I feel like with heavyweight, and you got a guy like Alex Pereira fighting at basically his natural weight. I think he's gonna cut 10 pounds. Um, like I feel like Pereira's got this in the bag. I think it might go to a decision though, because Cyril Gane's not one to, uh, you know, he's number one in the world for a reason. Even though he's a dirty fucking cheater, he is still good. Um, so I do have Pereira winning that. I think it is gonna be a bit of a struggle if Gane wants to grapple with Pereira. I just don't know how that's going to work out. It could be better for Pereira. He might do better in the grappling. You never know. But this is going to be a banger. I think Alex Pereira wins. It doesn't matter who wins. Big Tom's coming back for revenge. And if it's not against this fucking cunt, it's going to be against Pereira. And Pereira's going to have to take it. I think Pereira does a better job against Aspinall than Gane would, honestly. Um, but I do think Tom Aspinall is different. Tom Aspinall is one of the most well-rounded fighters in the UFC, if you ask me. He's good at everything. Obviously, a lot of people, we haven't seen him go super far in fights, but I think he's very well. He's good all around. So, um, hopefully we can get Tom back by like I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe later this year. Maybe it'll have to be a November December thing. I know he said he's just looking into. He's just waiting on the doctor's good to go. So see what happens with him. Hopefully he comes back for at least a little bit before he goes over to boxing. I know him and Andy want to go over there, but you know we'll see what happens. Ilya Topuria versus Gaethje, R.I.P. It's already written. I don't know how this is gonna go because Topuria could really stun on him. I know a lot of people are saying Gaethje's knockout power. He has the power, and I agree he does. But I can't get over how disgusting he looked in his last fight. He looked disgusting. Like the technique on the feet, the footwork was trash. You cannot be doing this kind of shit around the best fighter in the UFC right now, in Ilya Topuria. You just can't. So, Topuria could submit him in one. He could knock him out in one. Maybe he'll want to switch it up and give us submission because we know he can knock each other out. We're all put on notice after the Oliveira one. Still hurts me to this day, but you know, this is easy money for Ilia Topuria. Ilia Topuria should be like, I know it's not gonna be this high, but he should be a minus 1,000 favorite. Honestly, like it's already written, Justin. It already is. So, uh, yeah, White House card. Fucking sucks. There, I thought we were gonna get more fights, but whatever. I don't. It's stupid as fuck, but it is what it is. We'll get to see, hopefully, a knockout in the very last fight. So, and maybe even in the co-main, and maybe in the. We might actually. Okay, the last 4 fights we might all just see knockouts. I don't know how Garcia and Lopez is gonna go, but we'll see. Then what is upcoming? We have Evloev versus Murphy this Saturday in London. Adesanya and Pfeiffer. Moicano and Duncan. Prohaska and Olberg. This is gonna be a fantastic card. Gilbert Burns put on another. Um, put on another fight night just to lose to Mike Malott. Zalal and Sterling. That should be a pretty good one. This one also going to be a banger. Della Maddalena and Prates. And then, of course, Chimaev and Strickland. So let's just I'll do predictions for this later this week. But we got Movsar and Lerone, Luke Riley, Michael Aswell, MVP going down to welterweight. Sam Patterson. CLD is going to beat the brakes off Roman Dolidze. I already know. Mario Pinto, dude, coming back. 1 win and he's already ranked. That just shows you how fucking shit the heavyweight division is. Mario Pinto. We all love Mario Pinto, okay? Louis Sutherland and Brando Parrish. 2 blobs, honestly. Alcel Wadi's back. Shem Rock. I'm never picking Ravana Oliveira again. And then Melissa Mullins and Luana Carolina. So that is for this weekend. There was one I wanted to talk about, a fight. I gotta look through this real quick. I completely forgot. McKinney's coming back. Not Walker and Tabura. I don't know if it's Moicano Duncan. I feel like there was a banger of a fight in here. But oh yeah, okay. Tommy McMillan, this is O'Malley's boy going up against a Italian dude. So that'll be a banger. Yeah, okay, that's the one I want to talk about in that one. That'll be good. This is a pretty shitty fight night card though. Jandaroba coming back to fight Ricci. Not the best card. Hopefully they can add some more talent on it. But let's get to this one, okay? Prohaska and Olberg. That's gonna be great, dude. You got Olberg, Prohaska, a banger. Van, Tyra's gonna submit Van in 2. Easy. Josh Hokett and Curtis Blades. I love Curtis Blades. I love Josh Hokett, but dude, this is gonna be great. I don't know how this is gonna go, but this is awesome. Whoever made this card, thank you. Thank you. I love you. Have my kids. Seriously. This is going to be fucking hilarious, bro. Watching Dominic Reyes and Johnny Walker go at it. Oh my fuck. This is going to be hilarious. You won't even know, bro. Paulo Costa making his debut in light heavyweight against Murzakanov. I think Paulo Costa is going to lose that, but, I don't know why the fuck he's ranked. He hasn't even fought in light heavyweight. The battle of Bellator, Cub Swanson fighting Nate the Train, Gamrot's fighting Ribabots, Holland and Randy Brown. Tatiana Suarez coming back to fight Lupi. Gaslam and Vincente Luque. This is a pretty banger card for the most part, dude. Like this is great. You know, this is great. Um, Fantastic. Um, De La Maddalena Prates, a banger, an absolute banger. Okay. Then we got Chimaev Strickland. This is just, this is amazing. Okay. A lot of people are saying Strickland could get it done. I think he can get it done, but there's a very okay. This is how I'm gonna put it. So out of everyone in the middleweight division, I think Strickland has the best chance to get it done. I had Fluffy at one point, but we just seen what Sean did to him. So I think this is gonna be the like if someone's gonna beat Chimaev right now, that's like up there in the rankings, it's gonna be Strickland. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Hamzat's gonna be too much. They've trained together, so Hamzat's gonna know his weaknesses. I don't know. I think he's got the best like takedown defense in the UFC. He's like at 72 maybe, something like that. But uh, I'm curious. So you know how Paramount's doing the whole like the face-off shit where you got to stand there for like 10 minutes in front of your opponent. How the fuck are they gonna do this? This is not gonna happen. There's no way these two are gonna stand in front of each other and not fucking throw. Like, Sean's mouth. Chimaev got fucking pissed off when Ian Gary slapped him a little too hard. How the fuck is this gonna go? It's not. So I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do that. I can't wait. The press conference is gonna be more entertaining than the fight itself, I'm sure. So, uh, it's gonna be great. Um, Volkov and Waldo Cortez Acosta, great fight. Brady taking on another striker. Hopefully he can get it done. Blachowicz and Guskov. Gautier and Ozzy Diaz. Pretty good fight card so far. So, yeah. That's all I want to discuss. Some old stuff, some new stuff, and some future stuff. So, that's all I got for today. Predictions to come later this week. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Goodbye.